my teacher, Professor Jilani Shah, and Professor Shinde sir. So I met him in 2003 on February 2nd. And the selection board for my selection to the Osmanabad. I am very happy because of him I was here. What I achieved for all these things only because of Mr. Shinde sir and Mr. More and Mr. Devgaonkar. These are the three movies for my stay in Maharashtra. And respected P.D. Joshi, Ganaji Jadhav, and Hingole sir, and Pillai, Lakshman, and other colleagues, Magnekar, Rajendra Deshmukh, and my colleagues, and other colleagues from other colleges, it gives me immense pleasure to share my views. I joined in the service in 2008 as a teacher of a law college where I studied my LLB, in which Principal Jilani Shah is our teacher. When I joined the service, I have the habit of preparing the classes up to night 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Because I am doing business up to 10, 11, business will not be closed. After 11 only I have to reach home and prepare the classes. Not only me, our all 3 colleagues who joined with me are the same habit of preparing after 10 to 1 o'clock, only preparing. And that particular thing which helped me what I am today. As a student, when you are studying, if you don't have the foundation, if you do not have the foundation proper, whatever the teachers taught me as a student abroad, either Jilani Shah or the life teachers, the depth of the knowledge which I derived in LLB is the strong. I mean, it is not strong, it is strongest in my knowledge of Vasha. In knowledge of my Vasha. In this particular area, nowadays, the students are like that. I paid the fees, I paid the examination fees, just like ATM card. I paid everything, anytime degree, you give me my degree. That was the attitude. Nobody thinks of quality. Nobody is having the patience, as rightly pointed by Advocate Rajendra Deshmukh. Nobody is interested to learn something which is not in them. And at the same time, earlier, LLB means only practice in a court. Nowadays, the base of LLB is completely changed. For last 5 years, I am observing in my college, there are engineers, there are doctorates, different walks of life people are coming to college. But the problem here is those people who are joining college never comes to college. Because I am interested to study law, that's why we give the seat. But he never comes, only one time, joining and also at the time of examination. They will get the knowledge because they have already matured. But the present day generation, young students, doesn't have that maturity to pass the examination. So when I went to interview to Lahore for principal post, Pillai sir scrutinized my application, you got first class. I shocked. I have only 56%. No, sir, you have first class. If I have first class, I might have gone for higher posts. Medical. There are several posts I applied because of not having first class. I was denied for admission into law officers in several organizations. But he told me, we have first class. First class means only finally first class. That is a wrong system. In my 8 years experience in Marathwada region, when I joined in Osmanabad, the practicals that we are teaching, just whatever the particular thing which we are doing, everything is copied from the previous books and giving it to me. So we the teachers habituated to do the same topic again and again and again, the copy book. We are not doing any innovative manner to teach the students. And neither we have an interest to learn. Even today my wife complains to my colleagues, Sir never reads in the college. Sir never reads in house. How he is going to halls where we are asked to start from 9 o'clock, we are asked to stop at 9 o'clock night. The same subject 9 times you are going to teach again and again and again. Is it necessary to make a practice of writing something? Because we are in a subject where already settled on, there is no complications, contracts, or banking law, or law of evidence. These are the particular areas we are going to teach for the last 27 years. So we the people teaching community, we are not able to learn something while you are a graduate LLB and you are joining LLM, and when the basic is not strong, you cannot do anything because of your LLM degree. There are certain people, what I observed in my 27 years of experience, the moment I see the student, I will tell what is his quality. That experience makes us to learn the technique, whether he is having the quality or not. So while I am working in Chennai Law School, I thought 2 students will definitely get IAS. So my assessment is wrong. The IAS got IPS and IPS got IAS. Because we are also wrong in some areas. So our assessment may be wrong. Similarly, while evaluation of papers also, because of our burdens, we are evaluating the math carelessly and recklessly. This is also one area. Just now, he has shown the question paper. And in all my 8 years of experience in Marathwada, what I feel, it is not the students who are not having the quality. Quality is there, but we are not properly nourishing them properly. Whether be it Osmanabad, Jalna, or any college you take, there are certain raw diamonds, but raw diamonds we have not recognized them properly, and we are not going to nourish them properly because of our reluctance to make them proper. So I want to tell you something which I pursued all these 8 years of my journey with Marathwada. I am also not a person who is well versed with English. My mother tongue is Telugu, and I am also not perfect English. But the moment I joined in Osmanabad, everybody seemed like, because my language is like an English movie to Osmanabad people at that time. When I got to Chennai, the first person who is sitting in front of my class, very close, he will be sitting here. I am going to deliver a lecture like this, and he is going to write how many mistakes I am going to commit every day. The first day, I am century 117. The years gone, first year over, second year over, third year he is about to leave. Then he came to me, and he is a convent educated student. And he is the number 1 in Chennai region. Wherever he goes, he will get a debate competition, first prize, in English. And his father is a top advocate of Chennai Bar Association. And the moment he is going out of the college, he told me, sir, the moment you join, you are different. And now you are different. That means it's a process of learning. Don't get an impression that only my inclination only makes me perfect. It is the student who also makes us perfect. That is lacking in Marathwada region. The students of this region have the zeal or quality, but unfortunately, we have not cultivated the habit of coming to college. We have not cultivated the habit of coming to the college. And the fun that they have if you come to college. So I studied in a college where 100 to 100 A, 100 J, last 126 in a classroom. 126 in a classroom. In night colleges there are 240 students in a classroom. We used to teach like a huge crowd, but we are teaching only 30-40. And 30-40 also rotating. They will never come once again. When I joined in MP Law College, first I was asked to take arbitration. I took from Madam. So जो लोग पहले दिन है सेकंड दिन वो नहीं है, जो लोग सेकंड दिन में आए थर्ड दिन में वो नहीं है. Can it be possible to teach the subject if you don't have a continuous student to the classroom? Discontinuity, why you are not taking? There are certain faculty who are not interested to take, who are not interested to take classes. I am not blaming any individual. There are certain faculty who to admit that we are lethargic to take classes. And we are lethargic to oppose the student posing the questions. This is another thing. If any question is asked, so every semester we are going to take feedback from students. So every question is explained to them. Is any teacher insult you when you ask a question? That is the question in feedback. And some students make negative also. A, B, C, D. There are marking for feedback. Some students make D, some students make A, some students make B. Like that the feedback we get from students. And when I am going to go for the particular part-time teachers, there is another problem. My experience I am sharing, odd 8 day, odd Salka. So there are part-time teachers who are net set, but they don't spell a single word in English. And there are 4 Kenyan students in our college, there are 4 Sikkim students, they don't understand Arabic English. When I asked the girls, 4 girls, 3 girls and 1 boy Sikkim, they told, sir, everybody is teaching in Marathi, then what is the fun of sitting in the class? The Kenyan boy recently joined, and he wrote a letter in the diary, this is the college where I feel that there is no racism in the college. A wonderful boy, and he is a regular student, he never misses a class, and he writes only internal exams also. If we put an exam, he will attend. But the so-called people, especially advocate sons, I'm sorry to say this one, because no advocate is here, I feel. The advocate son, when I call the particular advocate, your son is not coming to the college, he says, what is the problem with you? He is with me, he is doing service in my office, what is the problem with you? No sir, he is doing service to you, but where is knowledge? Where is knowledge with you? That knowledge in the 4 walls is more important for any student to develop as a human being, as he rightly pointed out by the Ravindra Vishwa. You, as a father, you can give bread and butter because of your office. As he rightly pointed, he gets the bail and the other person doesn't get the bail because of that facial expression, the climbing that is derived in the classroom. And at the same time, when you are talking about the teachers, we don't have the habit of attending any seminars, workshops. And I have seen last 5 years, every year we are conducting one national seminar. And even Jadhav is also conducting every year. We used to go in their college and he used to come to our college. How many of us sincerely going to other colleges to attend seminars? So I observe in this particular region, simply registration is coming and taking the last day certificate. So where is the knowledge? Where is the knowledge that you derive because of these seminars which are spent by University Grants Commission? And how many of you know that National Law School Delhi is conducting training programs free of cost to you? Every year summer they are conducting training programs for teachers. How many of you know this? So every year they will take a subject on criminal procedure code, on IPR, on law of evidence, on English. They are going to do a wonderful material. But how many of you are utilizing these facilities that are made by these particular so-called universities which are national law schools? I am proud to say that one of our students recently gone to Global Law School for a seminar. And the girl came back and told me, sir, whatever they are doing, you are also doing. What was the difference between you and that college? Only one thing is different, 6 lakh rupees per year fees there, and we are only charging 3,000 rupees. We are charging only 3,000 rupees. And we do not have the cultivate, the habit, or putting the seeds into mind of the student, what benefit he derives if he comes to the college of regularly. Only engineering principles. But we, the lawyers, so we are like this, I will quote in a particular different manner. The doctors, two doctors may agree on a principle of medicine similar way, while diagnosing the disease. While constructing a particular building, the engineers may agree with the principles, but never two lawyers agree with principles. No lawyer will agree with the other lawyer. That was the privilege of a lawyer, and because of which noble profession we are calling. I will give you one example. There is a district judge in Visakhapatnam, and he is a district judge, he doesn't know anything about international law. Suddenly, in Coast Guard, there are 930 kilometers coast in the East Coast Guard where a foreign ship is caught. The case comes before district judge, and he doesn't know ABCD of international law. Can you say, I do not know the law, you take for another court? Can you say this? We do not know what type of cases comes to us. We are making a product. We are making a product for different purposes. As rightly pointed by Morey, mobile for only for mobile. You cannot use for other purposes. But younger generation, they have Facebook, WhatsApp and all those, but we are only use it for only phone and message. This small mobile. But nowadays, there are different horizons which will come in the society for which you are making the lawyer to enter. As a student, if he is not acquiring the knowledge, what he wants to learn and what he wants to sustain in the society, what you are doing in the college. What you are doing in the college. So to pass all 7 subjects at a time. Even professors can't pass. Just like a MET exam. Then I approached the same officer. And he replied, I do not know. Sorry. Long back we implemented semester system. They are the authorities. They do not know that the system is not implemented till now. On the Bar Council 2008, my friend Mr. Shirsat conducted 2010 one seminar, implementation. Till now nothing was happened. 2010 or 2015, 2008 syllabus was not yet implemented. And as you rightly pointed out yesterday, in morning, I want to make some other things. All over India, legal history is discarded. But still, the Bombay is continuing legal history. All over India, the criminology paper is discarded. But Bombay is still continuing. And now the market, the industry needs the people who knows banking law and insurance law. But the Bombay doesn't have banking law and insurance law. And All India Bar Council examination, there are 10 marks, 10 questions on income tax law. 10 into 2, 20 marks. The Bombay people are losing these 20 marks because this particular taxation subject is not at all there in the syllabus. And what to make, as you rightly pointed, CGS. So CGS is not to be implemented to law courses. Because we do not, so the system is implemented without the knowledge of the teachers. Recently I will give you one example. The barcode system. They want to implement barcode, they implement it without making the students acquaint with the barcode. It is a total failure, as per my observation. So I will give you one example. There is one student who applied for moderation. Up to 11 pages, one handwriting, up to 12 remaining pages, one handwriting copy has come. Whom do we blame? Whom do we blame? Our faculty, with the cooperation of all the teachers, the concerned CAS officer completed within 12 days valuation. And the controller of examination has given a notification to the press that their valuation is worst. Their valuation is worst. The officers who are sitting there also not able to say what they perceived by their mind. It is not because of valuation, it is because of students making wrong entries in a particular computer sheet which was attached at the first paper. And I will give one more example. Recently I have given immediately we saw a record maintained and created by a pune, Sipahi of a college. It is not the invention of my teachers or myself. A Sipahi of a college, first of all, पहला में कितना है, second year में कितना, third year में कितना, fourth year में कितना, he will make the entries every day. And altogether average, how many students are present? Every day he will make the report. This is made by a pune, Sipahi. Not by myself, not by our teachers. That is innovation created by a Sipahi of a college. And the moment he saw that record, immediately the NAC chairman apologized. Sorry, Ram. We don't want any sorry from you. Because it is a reality. So the management, certain managements are there to fabricate certain things which was not there. But the infrastructure we have seen here, there are certain infrastructure which was here, which may not be there with me. There are certain infrastructure which was there in Lahore, may not be there with me. But we must cultivate the habit of sharing our knowledge, sharing the views. That is lacking especially in this city. When Modis are coming to announce we are conducting a seminar, okay, we are ready to come over here. But we people, 7 people together come over here, 3 people because of marriage and they can't come. But this type of thing, when V.N. Patil do something, we envelopers all will go there. That commitment towards our fellow brothers we don't see anywhere. Only Aurangabad we are seeing. Only Aurangabad, Ambedkar Law College and myself and Mr. Jadhav, we are together. Any program. If I call someone, I will call them. And if they have a program, I will go to them and they will also accompany us. We have a joint program. Our Modis has Sandesh Rally. Both the students and principals join us. Samvidhan Sandesh Rally. That was the commitment. So unless you have a commitment like that towards your profession, you will be nowhere. You will be nowhere. And when I received this invitation from More sir, so he put on particular CGS. I do not know CGS. So immediately I called Shastri, Pune University, what is CGS? You explain. If that type of commitment, when you doesn't know something, you don't hesitate to learn from others. So I will give one more example. When one of our colleagues gone for NSS program, I have to take a class on contracts on specific review for pre-law students. So long back I taught for 1 or 2 years. My memory is not that strong because of sugar and BP. And I asked my colleagues, what is the reminder in reversional? Reminder in reversional. This is the question I have posed. And they replied something. Immediately my colleague, who is the vice president of the college, who came for other class. After my class is over, he came for reading and drafting. I verified after my class whether what I taught is perfect or not. That type of thinking you should develop. So you, as a teacher, as a principal, if I am of the opinion that I know everything, you are a fool. You are a fool. And at the same time, you might have seen the PK. PK means American movie. You do not know what is PK. That PK also has a word, patience and knowledge. The PK word denotes patience. You must have patience. You must have a knowledge. In the religion area, you must have the patience. But I share my views, some of the students which are going to. So every day we are going to get love letters from students. Love letters. He is a final student, he is writing in Marathi. is about to go from college within 1 month. So there is no grievance box because of renovation. He put it in speed post 28 rupees. Whatever the problems which you are facing, there is a deaf ear from university. Myself, Mr. More is always discussing same thing. When I am talking in favor of More, we are against the university. I will give one more example. Recently, we went to university for the submission of Center for Potential Excellence Application. So they have guided something basing on that guidance to prepare and given them. No. You have to do everything recorded. They told me, we are having learning center, we have that center, this center, certify that. Accordingly, we prepared and give. No. You have to do. Pune University BCBD Director came and Professor Mali, former Vice Chancellor of North Maharashtra University. No. You have to produce all documents. When your people are not knowing what to do, then what is the fault with us? Then within 1 hour, I again went to there and showed all the documents. No, we won't see. Everything is over, marks are over. Then the concerned officer who knows us, sir, if you don't look into this matter, you will go to Vice Chancellor. Our MP College is treated as a terrorist college. Because we always talk truth. Where is wrong, we will find out. We will find out. Neither myself nor my colleagues. We don't hesitate to find. Has he rightly meant why? How? If as a teacher we don't know the particular why, how can you make the student to learn why, how, when, why? All these things. If you do not have that particular thing in you, if you do not have these particular things in the particular culture of a teacher, then how can you expect the same thing from teacher for quality enhancement? Examination. I'm sorry to say this. So our college is having an examination for 400, 500 students, and they will allot 1200 students. And he is having around 300. Ambedkar is having 500. And they are going to do examination. Is the authority doesn't know what is the infrastructure that is available in the college? You have to do it. Hopeless position. On exam, कल तक पेपर नहीं आते. So the particular people who are these center chief superintendents, they are going to have a mental agony after 5 o'clock. Tomorrow exam paper not in. We have to go to the exam center and get 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. These are the problems which are facing. There are several problems. Examination is a confidential section where all are working on a daily basis. Examination is a section where confidential, where no permanent employee, all are retired employees are NMR, daily basis. Where is the quality? Where can you expect the quality? And as I rightly pointed, question papers. So my colleague yesterday told, sir, कल 4 बजे हो गए पेपर सेटिंग के लिए मोरे सर. हमारा मोरे सर बोला कल 4 बजे. Sir, if you work more, these people asked. So do you give a guarantee of 2 years bond to stay in Osmanabad? Then I immediately replied, if you treat me properly, I will be permanent and I will retire here. If you do not treat me properly, shall I continue here? The moment I joined, the counting days, 1 day to second, 30, 40, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. But now I completed 5 years. Even today I am thinking of going from the system of education that is going on in Marathwada, especially. The authorities are deaf, the colleagues are good, but we cannot do anything. And the NAC A is a problem for us. And some people say, if you get NAC A, you will not get any funds. How is it possible? If you get A grade, your funds are reduced. So nobody knows all these things. So now I am trying how to retain this A grade. But our people are sitting on our head, doesn't know what I am doing. They are writing about 5 years plan. 5 years plan के तो पूरा बर्बाद हो जाएंगे. If you show 5 years plan, they think of money, especially managements. I'm sorry to say this. If you make a 5 years plan, what to do in the next 5 years, there will be a problem. Whatever we are doing, only in the interest of institution. And that's why we decided in the next academic year not to do anything academic except academics. Not to do anything except academics. We have decided 2015-16 only academics. No question of any program. This is the particular thing. We the academicians, our mindset is different. The management mindset is different. The advocate's mindset is different. And teachers' mindset is different. There are certain teachers who are very good, especially our teachers. So 7:15 they will come. कभी-कभी कल 4 बज गए हमको. कल 4. Some faculty is there, some faculty left. That's the difference because they have other priorities. But we as a family will adjust ourselves. Flexibility of mindset, that is more important for the development of institution than for any development of the system. If you do not have that flexibility of mind, which is going with your colleagues, you will be nowhere. Not only you spoil yourself, the institution also spoil. And earlier, there are seminars and conferences. My colleague went to Chennai. There are 110 participants. He stood first. He is from Marathwada region. Chennai is a vibrant place. But out of 110, he was selected as the first best presenter among the 110 from all over India. Do you mean to say that Marathwada is backward? Do you mean to say that Maharashtra is not having the brain? And he went to Darjeeling for one seminar in North West Bengal University. His article is published in an international journal. This is because of his wisdom to move. If you do not have the wisdom to move, you will be nowhere in the particular academics. Nowadays, there is a national school coming in Aurangabad within short period. Advertisement will come. There is a national school coming in Mumbai within short period. The advertisement will come. If you are like this as a traditional college, you will be nowhere in national school. They don't want traditional teachers. Because this idiot box, small idiot box, is going to change the whole life. If you go to a national school today and say something, whatever you are saying is everything is available in this idiot box. What is different? What you are conveying, that is the question. And when I asked my colleague yesterday, there is one book called Legal Era. There is a seminar which is to be conducted on September 11-12 on IPR. How many of our IPR students know this particular thing? Because there are 35 intellectuals who are going to deliver the expertise of their knowledge on the IPR. If you go there, it may be costly, the management may not give you. But by spending that amount, you also derive something. It is the 5-star hotel. The top 35 people in IPR is coming and delivering the books on September 11th, 12th. And 2 programs are over. One is computational, other one is arbitration. But we are not aware of these things because we don't have the habit of reading. We don't have the habit of reading. And as a teacher, if you don't have the habit of reading and observing the papers and observing the magazines, where the knowledge in the strength of class. But nobody observes these things. And after 10 o'clock, nobody is having the habit of sitting in the classroom. Only because of this particular thing. So we successfully implemented Monday to Wednesday one timetable, Wednesday, Thursday to Friday one timetable. Because the student who comes from 1 to 10, 7 to 10, he doesn't know that transfer of property or he doesn't know the thoughts pattern. This is my personal experience, which I envisaged during college in MP Law. Similarly, in Osmanabad, students are very particular, especially rural people. They know better responsibility when compared to the urban people. And if you are going to mold, this will be the best law college. This will be the best law college. If you mold them, they feel responsible. But unfortunately, that sort of thing, only Dhoni cannot make everything. All the 10 people also should make it, then only will make it. Only VMO or CM or principals will do something. That is not good. You also involve yourself. You contribute something. It is not I or you concept. It is we concept that only quality enhancement. Please remember, it is not I or you. It is we concept that develops the quality enhancement. Unless we concept developed in a mindset of teachers, nothing will be developed. Same system will be continued. And at the last, I want to say a few words. So as we rightly pointed, I hear, I forget, I see. A Chinese proverb. So being an Indian, we should not go for Chinese. We also have certain proverbs, but we don't follow. Everything is there in our land, but we only complete. Martin Luther King said this, Abraham Lincoln said this, but our people also said something. You have aimed to be a teacher. You are thinking to be a teacher. Prove yourself to be a teacher. Unless your goal is reached, don't sleep. As you rightly point by awake arise till your goal is not reached. Vivekananda's quotation. Please remember that and do your best. Not only for yourself but also for the institution, but also for our teaching fraternity. You have a responsibility. You have a contribution towards the teaching fraternity. And if you do not do that, you spoil yourself. The other fraternity will spoil. The society will spoil. The total legal system will spoil. For that also we are contributing for spoiling of the legal fraternity. Thank you one and all for this gift and patience.